What's going on, guys? Mono here, back again with another Minecraft video. Today, we're starting things off back in the downtown area, and I'm holding the bone. We're in front of the bone zone, and I'm very happy about this shop. We got the first shop of downtown going on the Brocraft server, and I think what we're going to do today is we're going to take a little bit of a break from working on our base build because, honestly, I'm a little bit burnt out. Today we're going to focus on getting some of this area cleaned up and decorated looking pretty. And I'm also going to start off, I think, by building another shop. So we've got our slime farm, and I think what I'm going to do is right next door to the bone zone, which I still love that name so much, right next door over here, I'm thinking this is going to be where we set up our slime store. So I think I'm going to build giant slime right here. We're gonna hollow them out and we're gonna put a store inside, and I'm thinking we're gonna call this one Slime Time. But I'm gonna start building that. I don't totally know how I'm gonna do it yet, but let's see what happens here. So guys, I'm starting on this build here, and I had a couple ideas. I'm thinking if I put leaves under it, then I could put glowstone underneath that, make the entire thing look like it's lighting up. The thing that I'm starting to struggle with is I don't know if I like this green glass against the slime block look. I think it's all right, but I don't know if this is what I'm going to stick with here. All right, so I've done a little more. I think this thing is actually starting to take a little bit of a shape here. I'm thinking what I might do just to make this a little bit more slime-like is I might do a layer of slime blocks that fill up the inside behind everything right here. So the room's going to be a little bit smaller, but I think that's going to sell this a little bit better than how it looks right now. So guys, here's the final product. I'm actually pretty happy with the way this thing came out. It's not perfect, but I'm also not much of an artist. So what I ended up doing was I did the outside, kind of how you saw, alternating between the slime blocks and the glass. And then if we go inside, what I did was I actually took some concrete, dyed it green, put it on the inside, and that just kind of solidified the whole thing so you can't totally see through like the other side. I don't know. Thought it was nice. So got a decent supply of slime blocks in here to start off with. I'm going to keep filling this up as time goes on. And as far as the price goes, I got some paper here. We're gonna have to get a couple item frames to put this into. I'm thinking 2 diamonds per stack of slime blocks. I think that's a pretty fair price. Awesome, so we got that. I'm gonna grab a couple item frames. We'll throw them up in here, and the slime shop is gonna be all finished. So guys, now that the slime farm's built, before we get to work on doing some of the decorating around the rest of this area, CTomp21 is online right now, and from what I understand, he's working on a little bit of a project right now, and he's not digging out as big of a hole as we did, but from what I understand, he desperately needs something that I still have quite a bit left over of. So we're going to go over to his house all the way over here, and we're going to do a little bit of bartering. We're going to see what we can get for this TNT. We're gonna see what it's worth to him. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
What's going on? What are we working on over here?
Giant pit. No real details can be disclosed at this time, though.
Oh no, you can't give me a little hint as to what's going in here?
No, top secret, like SEAL Team 6 level stuff going on right now.
Okay, all right, that's
Kinda
fair.
gotta
That's
keep it
fair.
on the DL.
So I've got 2 full stacks of TNT here for you. I'm thinking 5 diamonds. What do you say?
I'm thinking that sounds a little steep.
That's a little steep. Okay. 3 diamonds?
You drive a hard bargain.
I I got an idea
You
here.
come this way.
I think everyone can win here. Here, wait, what are you showing me over here?
I will give you an entire chest full of dirt.
All right. If we're talking chests here, I'm thinking, how about a chest full of, since you're gonna have a lot of cobblestone, how about a chest full of smooth stone?
So a regular chest, you saying, or a double chest?
How about how about a regular chest?
Yeah, I could do a regular chest.
Okay, all right. I think that's fair. All right, here. So, here you go. I hope this helps you out. And as a tip, I'll throw in 16 redstone torches too, so you can
Oh,
set that stuff
thanks.
off. So, yeah,
Thanks.
all right. All right. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. I look
Nice doing
forward
business with you.
to receiving payment in a timely fashion.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'll see you later.
thanks.
Well, I think that went pretty well. We're gonna get some resources that we could definitely use going forward. I really love my smooth stone half slabs for outlining stuff like this, and I'll probably end up using them somewhere in my base for like the floor or something. You guys might notice that I'm wearing some nice gear here. I got some enchanted stuff, and I got an elytra. Well, after I finished over there with C-Tomp, I actually went on a little bit of. Oh, that's not my rockets. I went on a little bit of an exploration through the end, and I gathered tons and tons and tons of resources. And so it gave me a new idea for another shop that I think I could totally open that would do really, really, really well for us. And so back in my base right now, and if we look in here, I got quite a bit of stuff in here. I've got a mending helmet. That's an extra one. I already got mending on mine. I got some really, really awesome boots. And then all of these shulker boxes are just full of armor that's really, really awesome, but it's not necessarily things that I would want. So instead of just letting it go to waste, I think I'm going to set up a store and I'm going to sell this stuff at a reasonable price to where it's worth it for someone else on the server to maybe use it, even though for me personally, it's not something that I'm going to want. So leaving my house, if I actually fly in this direction behind where we already have our shops, I got off for one night and this entire thing has been cleared of all the trees and flattened out by some of the other guys on here. And so apparently what this is going to be is this is going to be more of like a realistic town, whereas the area over there where I set up my first two shops is going to be sort of, just fun builds. That sounds kind of mean. It's going to be builds that, aren't actual buildings and they're more themed and, we got a slime over there. That's not exactly a building you'd see in a normal town. So this is going to be an actual street from what I've been told, and it's going to be actual buildings, and it's going to look pretty cool. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to find a spot over here somewhere that's out of the way since I don't totally know what the floor plan is going to be for this whole area, and I'm going to get to work on building us a little armory. Here I am over at my base, and I came over here to gather some resources because I'm going to need some sand to use some concrete for this build. And I noticed a little chest over here, and I wasn't sure what this is, so let's find out together, and pleasure doing business with you. Ooh, okay, that's a beautiful sight. Wow, okay, I gotta give C-Tomp some credit here. That's a speedy payment. It's been a couple hours, and I thought it was gonna take him a little while. I don't know how he smelted all of that so fast, but C-Tomp, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and hopefully we're gonna continue to do that going forward because I've got a lot of stuff that hopefully I can offer to the rest of the server. All right, well, I found a little spot over here, and I think I'm going to end up building on top of this hill. I actually kind of like the stone on top of the stone. I'm going to work with that a little bit in this, and yeah, it should be kind of cool. I'm going to do a third-person time-lapse, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. So guys, just like that, we didn't finish it, but we're pretty close. This is on its way. So what I'm thinking here is this terrain out front, I'm going to terraform, and I think I'm going to go with like a lava and like rock kind of theme, make this thing look really, really tough and, you know, like you're going to be selling armor here. And then as for these decorations on the side, these little bands are going to go up and they're going to meet on each of the corners. So those two will connect, and same with the other three corners. And yeah, and I'm looking at this diorite roof. I think I'm going to stick with this. I'm not totally sure if I'm sold on the diorite slabs, but I'm going to put in a little more work and we'll see what happens with that. Little update here, did a little bit more work, and looking at this thing now that some of the blocks are starting to get filled in, I actually don't hate the diorite. I think this is going to look pretty cool. It's not another gray block, which I was a little hesitant about doing because, you know, there's so much gray going on in here already, which was by design, but I think gray roof might be a little bit too much. So I'm going to keep going with this diorite. I'm going to go fly over to... I think I got a ton more over here by where I was building my base, so I'm going to stock back up, and I'm going to try to knock this thing out. Well, here's the final product, guys. I'm pretty happy with the results here, and so if we go up these stairs and go on inside, it's a little empty at the moment, but that's okay, because when I'm off camera, I'm going to fill this thing up with tons of goodies, and we'll get all of our armor and our different tools set up, and it'll be good to go. But we're going to take a little breather on that one because Paulie is here. Hi, Paulie.
Oh, hey.
And we're going to work on a different project. As you can see here, we started mapping out this city street that we got over here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple supplies gathered, and we're going to do another time lapse. And we're going to get this dug out. We're going to get the road put in with the sidewalk. And we're going to see how this thing ends up looking. So that'll be kind of cool. We're going to gather the resources, and we're going to get going on that. Well, guys, so here we have it. We finished up that time lapse, and I am super excited about how this entire thing looks. I think that we're going to continue going this direction from what I understand, and we're just going to keep building on this whole town theme that we got going over here. And I like it. I think the road is really, really nice. I actually said to Paulie, this is the first time that I've ever used concrete for anything is on this world. And I'm gonna keep using it because I really like the contrast of this black against this yellow. That might be something that I look to do in some other builds going forward. But you know, we'll see what happens there. That'll be for another day. And with that, guys, that's all the time that I have for today for this one. Thanks so much for clicking on the video, and leave a comment down below about what you might want to see coming up from me. This has been Mono, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.